Hello everyone. So today in this video we'll be discussing about the difference that tree causes to the environment, to the temperature around. So this is almost the mid-October and it's terribly hot. It's very similar to a summer season. So I have got a device which will help me to measure the temperature both in so you can see this is the device which will help me to measure the temperature both in the sun, because you can see there is a road without too much of tree cover, and on the other hand, if you look behind me, there is another lane, so that is having enough tree cover. So first I will keep this temperature in the sun and measure the temperature, and then we'll go to the canopy cover and find out the temperature out there. So let's see. So after keeping this device in the sun for hardly 5 minutes, the temperature is showing around 36.9 degrees Celsius. Might be little less since it is a digital device, so let's take it to be 36 degrees Celsius. Humidity is showing to be around 45-46% humidity. So we'll move over to another lane which has enough tree cover and see the temperature in the shade and the humidity out there. I have come to another bylane. This bylane has lots of tree cover, as you can see behind me. Above me also there's a thick canopy of mango tree and guava tree. So we'll keep this device in this condition for a while and then record the temperature and humidity. And then we'll get to see the difference between um, the effect that tree causes on the temperature as well as humidity, because we kept the device in the sun, we got the reading, and now we'll keep the device in this condition and note down the readings. Then we'll come to our conclusion. You can see that after keeping this device in the shade of the tree for a while, the temperature has come down to almost 32.9 degrees Celsius with humidity of 59%. So there's a drastic reduction in temperature. It has become much more cooler, and the humidity has also gone up to 59%. This increase in humidity is due to release of water vapor from the trees, so it makes the temperature much more bearable due to the water vapor. Okay, so what conclusion do we come to? So from it was a very simple experiment. It hardly took half an hour, and it can be done by students taking different conditions, like they can do the same thing in an hilly terrain, they can do the same thing besides highway where there are other factors involved like the traffic and all. So different conditions can, under different conditions it can be done. It can be done in the shade of a building and in the shade of the tree where the relative humidity will be different. So the objective of this activity was to know that how much impact the trees have on our temperature and humidity. And nowadays in urban center we know that we are experiencing extreme heat even at the onset of winter, and the reason is very obvious. It is the creation of a heat island, especially if I talk about my city, Guwahati. Guwahati is a city which is surrounded by hills on all three sides and river Brahmaputra on one side. And due to increase in traffic day by day, and every cars nowadays are fitted with air conditioner, so the heat from the air conditioner, not only of the vehicles, but also the heat emission from the engine, then the heat emission from the different air conditioners of the different commercial establishment and of the homes household air conditioners. So this heat is not able to escape out, and it is creating a kind of heat island, and this heat island is raising this temperature year after year. So if we have a campus which has a dedicated space for trees to be planted, it might not give you result immediately, but obviously within 10 15 years you will be able to see the difference for yourself, that how cool these plants will make your home. And we can of course do away with the air conditioner, that unnecessary cost, not only the commercial cost of running an air conditioner, but health benefit also. When we have trees around us, the high amount of oxygen that is available around us, then the trees, they will absorb the carbon dioxide, it will bring down the temperature, it will raise the humidity, it will make us less prone to disease which is caused due to dry air. All the spores are there. So all these benefits we will derive once we have this healthy ecosystem around our homes. So if we can, we should keep this dedicated space around our homes for the trees, because if trees are there, only then we'll be healthy. And this was the basic objective of the activity. So I hope you have liked this video, and in the next video I'll come up with another interesting aspect, and that will be on let's say of what we can do on, we'll do the activity, or rather I'll make that video on minimalistic living, because during the corona pandemic, during this lockdown period, we have learned a lot of how our lives uh, we can actually change for the better. So we'll be doing on minimalistic living. So thank you so much.